Mic check. Let me know if we good. This gonna be the daily download for today, December the 29th. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new, welcome to the channel. This channel focuses on spiritual growth and personal development. Sometimes the funky stuff comes out. That's stuff you need to know in order to thrive, flow, and grow. Keep in mind the reading is general. I don't know you or your life. Take only what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else who may need it. Okay? I do sing and I do cuss. I hope that doesn't bother you. But if for some reason it does, I ask that you return back to Tarot Land where there are other readers that are much more in alignment with you, as it may not be me. Still love you, but need you to be where you need to be in order to thrive, flow, and grow. What's going on, Mari? Welcome in, y'all. Let me know if we sound good. We good on the sound? Because y'all know that little technical issue been following us since Mercury retrograde. You feel me? And I just want to make sure we good, okay? But y'all will typically tell me if you couldn't hear me. Hey, Davia. Hey, Julie. Hey, Bree. Thank y'all for being here. This is going to be a daily download. I'm excited to see what comes out for today. I hope that y'all enjoyed the mini reads. I was trying to squeeze y'all some zodiacs in there. Okay. I do got some plans on what I want to do more so with the channel coming up. So I want to thank you for that, for being here. Thank you for your love, your well wishes, your support. Let's get into these messages. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white light, I ask that you would protect me from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet, my aura and energetic field as I do these messages for the collective. I ask that you would show these messages with divine clarity, wisdom, and guidance. Any affirmations, confirmations, anything that the collective may need to hear, need to know. Holy Spirit, I ask that you would give me the sight to see, the ears to hear, and the ability to sense what it is that they need to know at this time. I pray that the right person will find this message at the right time for their highest and most loving good. Holy Spirit, holy angels, may the highest vibration continue to find us at all times as we are forever grateful for your messages. So it be, and so it be. Y'all know we nosy, so let's get into it and see what's going on for the collective. We got decrease in the reverse, which is increase. What's going on for the collective? Holy Spirit, holy angels. We have fear in the reverse. And we have true love in the reverse. Interesting. We got deserving at the bottom of the deck. And we got travel. You know what this feels like? This feels like being scared that something is... it's like being afraid that something negative is going to happen, but there's literally nothing that's blocking the greatness from coming into your life, but the fact of thinking that you're not going to receive something. Like some of y'all, you could be really struggling with your faith, or you could be struggling with thinking that there's one more bad thing to happen, or there's more to come in a negative way that will bring challenge. And I feel like the divine is saying with deserving, you're deserving of a new chapter, or you're deserving of something beautiful to happen. Some of y'all, something beautiful could happen around travel. This could be going somewhere you don't usually go. This could be staying somewhere, whatever the case may be. I feel like something is beautiful here. Something is turning around in your favor, and you don't have any reason to be afraid, be scared, but maybe your natural reaction is to feel like something is going to go wrong with indecision, splitting the deck on indecision in relationships. So this could be about relationships. This could be about you believing. Some of y'all, you could be struggling with feeling from time to time like you're unlovable. You could be like struggling with letting people in your life because you're afraid of what can happen in a negative sense. Tell me about the collective, Holy Spirit. I heard everything is going to work out just fine. Okay, these feels like inner thoughts that you may not speak to anybody about, but they cross your mind. with judgment and regret. Tell me about the collective when it comes to the spread. I'm just here to read the cards, y'all. So if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. We have indecision here. I just showed you. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Tell me about the collective, please and thank you. We have change in the reverse. And then we have balance and pride in the reverse. Okay. Okay. So regret, I know that I cannot change the past. So for some of y'all, point blank period, the past could be holding you back. It could be making you fearful. It's like when the divine says that there is no fear, there is nothing to be afraid of. You could be ultimately scared or afraid that you're going to get snaked, that you're going to get played, or that, you know, something negative is going to happen. Because maybe for some of y'all, your mindset, and I'm seeing the 8 of Swords in my mind, your mindset could be telling you that negative things always happen. We have the root chakra in the reverse. We have the throat chakra in the reverse. And then we have the sacral chakra. So yeah, this is an inner thing. This is an inner thing. This is you being afraid to let people in because every time you let someone in, you regret it. This is you being afraid to start new foundations because you feel like as quickly as they come, they're going to leave. But the divine is like, you're deserving of a new outlook on life, but it's hard to get a new outlook if you're not willing to open your eyes and look. Right? It's like going on vacation somewhere, but you won't go to the attractions that brought you there, or you stayed in your hotel room the entire time. And it's like, oh, how was Atlanta? Oh, it was okay. You know, did you go and see anything? No, I didn't. Well, did you eat at any restaurants? No, I just door dashed, but it was good to get out of the house. It's like, but you didn't even experience what Atlanta had to offer, what Cancun had to offer. And I feel like the divine is like, they want you to start living your life because you are in a new space. They want you to start living your life to see what the world has to offer without you feeling like it's just going to end up being terribly wrong or go wrong or just not go the way that it's supposed to go. And sometimes it's to teach us with that pride in the reverse that sometimes our ego, because your ego is a thing that protects you, right? It's not always true, but it's there to protect you. And for some of us, we could be struggling with the barriers that we put up to keep us safe. Okay. I feel like I'm a little ashy with my lotion. What's up, Erica? Okay. I feel like this energy of you needing to like stand your ground so tough where you block everyone out and everything out is coming to an end, or it has come to an end. But for some of y'all, you're still holding that energy, feeling like you'll bring balance to a situation like that. See what I'm saying? Wanting harmony, but isolating, wanting connection, but like not really wanting to like be connected to anyone. I can't make it up. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Wanting connection, but too fearful of the connection because your ego is trying to protect you and tell you that if you stay protected, if you stay guarded, then nothing bad can happen. But if you close your fist, nothing can get in and nothing can get out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, World card in the reverse. This is like a cycle that's coming to an end, or there expiration. There's an expiration date that has passed on it. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune with the world. There's an expiration date that has passed, but it's like you as the viewer may be having a hard time believing it or moving past it. Yeah, 8 of Wands is in the reverse. It's like communication is blocked off. You're not seeing something correctly. I told you, 2 of Swords. You're not seeing something correctly because you still think you're in a cycle. All of the cycle cards are in the reverse, and for some of y'all, you're keeping yourself in a cycle because you believe that being protected or protecting yourself, isolating yourself, or not being social is protecting yourself, when really there's so much power in connecting with others. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords here. So there may be some help coming in. There may even be like someone coming in speaking some truth. This may be even like a message like what I'm doing right here. But there's something here that I feel like is coming in to kind of like help you. I'm hearing massage. What's the other word for massage? It's another word where you're moving things around to kind of like loosen it up. need, but that's also like massage. Something is coming to kind of like, and it's also like, you know how when you have to like break down mucus for it to come out, it feels like something like that is coming in. Okay. Something is coming in. Hey, Queenie. Hey, Tiffany. Something is coming in to kind of like break down the way that you see things and open you up to the options that you have with the Knight of Swords. It feels like a person, though. It feels like a person, maybe even with the perspective. I'm seeing the Hangman in my mind's eye. What do you have? We have the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands in the reverse. This is like not speaking up about what you want in fear that you're going to get rejected, or in fear that nothing good is going to come out of a situation. There is a Four of Swords in the reverse with a star. There's a sadness, a paranoia that's here, and I feel like the divine wants you to heal from that. And you know what kept coming up in the collective, what I've been noticing, just me scrolling on social media and everything, the nervous system is a thing. And for some of y'all, the divine is wanting to upgrade, reset your nervous system, but it's like you've been in a space for so long that it's like you don't believe that it can get better, or you're afraid to even take a chance because all other chances have failed, in your opinion. I'm hearing that Breakaway song by Kelly Clarkson. Spread your wings and learn how. I told you there's like a paranoia that's here. Like if I open up, someone's gonna reject me. But with the with the Four of Cups in the reverse, the divine is saying that's not true. In fact, you thinking that you're satisfied being alone, being guarded. I told you I saw the Hangman. You feeling stuck or being guarded. You think that that's the best move for you, when in reality, it's just holding you back from the life experiences that you want to have. So you may need to be, you have to pick a side. You have to pick what you want to what risk you're willing to take in order to experience life from a different perspective. Okay, that's what this is. What's the world? The Empress in the reverse. This is like a person that's beautiful. The divine considers you as beautiful, even if you're a man. Okay, take it as it resonates. But the divine considers you as beautiful. They considers you as lovely. I'm even hearing the song by Stevie Wonder, "Isn't She Lovely?" But with the Empress in the reverse, it's kind of like you're not having that energy of moving through life like the Empress. You could see yourself as the Empress, waiting for things to come to you. But if things don't know about you in order to figure out how to come to you, how can they find you? You see what I'm saying? If you never apply for a job, how would they know to reach out to you? If you never go out and meet other people, how would they even know that you exist? And with the World card in the reverse, there was a season where a lot of people, they just didn't know that you existed, or a lot of people, they, you know, you were kind of hidden from other people, other things. World card. But we have the Emperor here. Interesting. Empress in the reverse with the Emperor. So that could be like you not feeling like your feminine energy was safe. You feeling like you had to be in this survival mode, controlling nature. Feeling like you had to like move through life absolutely type of energy, where you had to be right about everything. Some of y'all could suffer from perfectionism. You don't give yourself enough room to make mistakes. You don't see yourself as value unless you are making power moves. But the divine is trying to close that chapter, or the chapter is closed, and it's kind of like you're welcome to come inside. It's like the bird that the cage is open, but you're staying in the cage. Or it's like the door is open, enter here sign, and you're still looking. It's like a four-way, like a crossroads. And on one side of the street, there's a door that says enter here, but you're still across the street looking to your right at the do not enter sign. And it's like because the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is giving me like do not enter sign for some reason. And it's like you're thinking about like, man, if only that direction was open for me, or if only that was working out. But the divine is like, if you turn to your left, you'll be able to see that it's a go in another direction. It's kind of like for some of us, we have to give up that notion that because the direction that we feel like we should go in is a no, or not necessarily a no, but a not right now. Because I heard this young lady, she does tarot too. Her name is Finding Kate, and she's so amazing. I recommend her channel if y'all watch it, because she opens up new perspective. And she said, Source never gives you a no. It's a either I have something better or not right now. And when rejection comes into play, Four of Cups, you start to feel like, I'm just going to get a no anyway. It's not going to be something that I like. It's not going to give me what I need. It's not the best thing for me. That possibly can't happen for me. And I'll tell y'all this all the time. I see that I can recognize the negativity within myself, even when it comes into like relationships, love messages, all of that. Because some of us, we struggle with believing that a message so beautiful can really be for you, like you're not deserving of that, or like it's impossible that it can happen for you because you're only going off of what you have experienced instead of the energy of possibilities. And I'm hearing the song, What a Wonderful World. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, Four of Swords in the reverse. This is a fear of the worst case scenario happening, so you're protecting yourself. This could also look like, well, I'm just going to focus on my finances because my finances are absolute. I'm just going to focus on, you know what I'm saying, just giving to myself, but not sharing myself with other people because I don't want to take this leap of faith because taking a risk is scary. But the divine is saying with the Temperance and the Eight of Swords, we got you though. We got you. But you have to be willing to see yourself, Nine of Pentacles, as an energy that is deserving, and as a person that does not have to carry this Ten of Wands energy of what the past has served you at some point. But I'm also getting here too with this Knight of Swords. The divine is also saying they're going to send you in some help. They're going to send you in someone to kind of like reflect energy of what things could be like or what things should be like. But I feel like they're telling you now, because for some of y'all, you could be asking for things but then reject it as soon as it comes in, or think that it's not for you. It's like reading into something. It's like a person that feels like my time is coming with the divine, my time is coming. But then your time can show up and you'll be like, that's not it, I'm still waiting, my time is coming. Okay, what's the Eight of Wands? Yeah, the devil is here in the reverse. There's a voluntary block. Yep. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, believing that things won't be stable, believing that you're constantly waiting. What I say, Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, believing that if I connect with this, it's going to put me in a karmic loop. So I'm going to bypass it. I'm going to act like I don't see it. I'm going to reject this energy. I'm going to reject this person. I'm going to reject going out and doing new things. I'm going to reject going out and doing things on my own. I'm going to reject anything that takes me out of my comfort zone, because I want to be safe. I want to feel safe, and I want to feel like I'm in control. So that way, I'm going to make sure the past doesn't repeat itself by me not doing the same things, but also not taking the risk that put me in an energy of the past. And the divine is saying that you don't realize how that is taking away from where it's taking away from the experience, the magic and the possibilities of the world. And this message is coming through because there are new things that are coming in for you. And the divine is like, they're here to show you that there's more to life. But with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups in the reverse, for some of us, you are at that tipping point of rejecting things that have come in to embrace you, out of a fear that you're going to make the same mistakes. Okay. Tell me about the Death card in the reverse with the Two of Swords. What's the Death card in the reverse? We have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. This is also about fighting your impulses, wanting to do things differently, wanting to see the truth of a situation, but not allowing yourself to see it. Because with the Justice in the reverse and the Three of Swords, you're already assuming that there's going to be heartbreak. You're going to have to move on. These aren't going to be your people. This isn't going to be an ideal situation. So before you even get in there, you make a judgment call because you're afraid of chaos, or you're afraid that things are going to turn out in a way where you have a loss. But it's coming from an energy of lack. And the divine is urging, pushing you to make decisions based off of not even just decision, because the Two of Swords is decision. Choosing to see things in a different way, especially when you got both of them in the upright on this spread. There's an energy of you blocking things out, not wanting to see things for not wanting to see it, not wanting to dig in. This is also like, for some of y'all, there could even be an energy of you not wanting to ask the divine about people because you're afraid the divine is going to say no. You like, I don't even want to ask the divine about this man. I don't even want to ask the divine about this woman because it never works out. There's an energy of never and always. Those words are in somebody's vocabulary very strongly. And I'm here to tell you, clock yourself when you find that you're being negative, right? And even if it's hard to come out of that energy, it can start with as little as you no longer saying things to affirm how your energy has felt or how the past has reflected certain things to you. Because the divine is already saying with decrease in the reverse, things are getting better. Okay. With fear in the reverse, there is nothing here that's you should be afraid of. But with true love in the reverse, that's a self energy of not feeling in love with life, not feeling enthusiastic about life, not feeling like whatever you trust in or believe in is going to get better or be better, or whatever you're manifesting in. Oh my God, splitting the deck. Whatever you're manifesting in can't possibly be what you've dreamed of. Ace of Cups. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What's this Ace of Wands? Queen of Cups. And the thing is, for some of y'all, you are so deserving of the stuff that you desire, but you are not allowing yourself to desire it because you are afraid to be let down. You're not allowing yourself to play. What I say, you are not allowing yourself to desire things, people, connections, because you are afraid, Nine of Cups, of being let down, afraid that something is just a fantasy. And this message is not coming through to shame you. It's coming through so that you can allow the divine to help you with these difficult emotions and feelings. This isn't easy to get over. It's not easy to tell yourself a new story, especially when new stuff ain't popping up, hasn't popped up in your life, or if new things have popped up in your life, but a person or a situation is not necessarily going hard to prove to you that they're different. Okay? And it's like the divine is trying to get you to a space where you don't need anyone to prove to you that they're different in order for your outlook to feel and be different. That way, even if you're looking at things from a perspective of things can be different, things can be new, things can be grand, things can be lovely, even if there's a disappointment, it won't knock you down. That's the strength that the divine is trying to bring through here. What's this Ace of Cups? Yeah, the Lovers. Some of y'all, this is about harmony, connection, love. Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Hangman in the reverse. For some of y'all, you're not allowing yourself to connect with people. You're not allowing yourself to have love without restriction, love without holding on tight to it to see what it's going to be. Like the divine wants you to loosen your grip. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. High Priestess. Death card in reverse. Five of Swords. Tell me about this Five of Swords. I feel like also this message is coming through because the divine wants you to like know this about yourself so that you don't like manifest the same thing. Because sometimes when you're on the same frequency expecting the same thing, you get the same thing. Eight of Wands, yeah. Page of Pentacles. I feel like for some of y'all with this Knight of with this High Priestess, Knight of Swords, you're going to be trying to use your intuition to see if something is for you or not. but you're going to be going into it thinking negatively. 5 of Wands with the 8 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. This may be someone showing up, giving little by little, meaning like, okay, they're getting to know you, but it's taking time. Page of Pentacles. Y'all are just texting at first, communicating at first, and you could be like ready to jump the gun. Yeah, but look, Knight of Pentacles, it's taking time, and you could be like ready to jump the gun and be like, well, maybe this person isn't for me because they're not pursuing me. I heard an excellent message on that today, but she was basically saying how you don't have to like have someone chasing you down in order for them to actually like you or for them to care. Sometimes we carry off that energy because our ego that protects us is telling us if someone cares about me, they have to oversaturate me. They have to accommodate me in a specific way in order for me to feel safe. When a person is just getting to know you and you're not even considering that they could be just as scared as you. They could be putting themselves out there again for the first time. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like the divine is like, look, 5 of Wands, splitting the deck again with the 4 of Cups, feeling like the worst case scenario is going to happen. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords so I can be sure, Holy Spirit. 9 of Cups wanted to come out. Yeah. I feel like this is a person that's coming into your life, but I feel like the divine is saying, watch yourself from over analyzing the situation or maneuvering in a specific way that you normally maneuver in. So like if you feel like someone is supposed to overdo their part to prove it to you, someone is supposed to like oversaturate themselves, I feel like the divine is like, put the shoes on the other foot. They're new too. You know what I'm saying? You're new to them too. 5 of Swords with the Fool card. They're taking a risk too, and they're hoping for the best. But at the same time, with the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, it's kind of like they struggle with their own fears, doubts, worries, right? You got to give people an opportunity to be human just like you are. 3 of Pentacles. This is somebody that wants to come in and work with you. It could definitely be platonic. It could be them wanting to hang out with you. It could be them wanting to make plans with you. It could be someone that really enjoys your energy. 10 of Pentacles with the Hangman. But because you don't see it being the 10 of Pentacles up front at first, it doesn't mean that it's something that you should just deny, walk away from, or act like it doesn't matter to you. And maybe it doesn't matter to you that much, but it's like you're not seeing the full picture of a situation. You're not seeing the full picture of a situation. And this Knight of Swords is right next to the 7 of Cups. It's like, I feel like the divine is saying what I've been saying. Allow things to be possible. Allow the energy to flow. What's the 7 of Cups? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a belief here. And the divine is trying to break that belief down. Yeah, 3 of Cups. There's a belief that you're going to be left behind, that all the options are really just rejecting you with the Judgment in the reverse, that there's a harsh lesson to learn. But with the Page of Cups here, it's like in the Star, the divine is like, we're trying to bring love and innocence back into your life and close a chapter where things weren't working in your favor, but it was for lessons. It was for you to emotionally regulate. It was for you to see things from a different perspective. It was. But with the Temperance now, it's like we're repairing an energy that you've lost, and we're bringing in people that are genuine and true with you, or at least there's a possibility for that to happen. But we don't want you jumping into the worst case scenario because it's not unfolding the way that you think it should, or in the timing that you think it should. Okay. So tell me about this Knight of Swords energy. My nose itching. Ooh, my nose is itching. What you got, Holy Spirit, for the collective when it comes to this Knight of Swords? We got Truth and Butterfly. Relationships evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. Truth, clarity, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. We got the Golden Mirror out here. Self-absorbed narcissist. I feel like that's what you're expecting. Yeah, the snake. It's like seeing somebody through the lens, seeing somebody a way that you would see someone else. It's like the divine is, oh, okay. We got soulmates. For a lot of you, you have dealt with different like soulmate energies that have came in, and you've learned harsh lessons as a result of dealing with certain people. And you've had to spend a lot of time facing ugly truths, harsh truths, and you've had to like grow from that shit. You've been in a lot of one-sided connections. You've been in connections with people that are competition enemy. And so everybody coming in feels like a Knight of Swords energy. Yeah, they may be a soulmate, but what do they want? Are they here to sabotage? And I'm hearing that song I Like by Tink. And she was talking about, are you here to rescue me? Are you here to go and get a check with me? Are you here to make shit right? Are you here to bounce and pull out when the shit get hard? Something like that. Sabotage and rebuilding. Like the divine is like, it's the way that you're viewing things. It's even the way that you're picking up on the cues. Like you do realize that your outlook could skew your intuition if you're not careful. Your outlook can skew, the way that you think can skew your outlook on people. Tell me more. I want to make sure I'm getting this right for the collective. Yeah, love call is here. Someone expresses love, thinking about you, letting you know this is like, even if something is going good, you you could feel like it's going bad. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. You've no doubt been through a lot of things in your life, but the divine is like, will you be able to be open if I send someone in your life that does want to express love, that does want to connect with you? Will you be able to at least give it a chance, or will you run? Okay. Will you be able to like give it time to unfold, or will you automatically think it's something negative? Holy Spirit, can you confirm this energy for me? I don't want to give the people the wrong information. Yeah, hostilities is in the reverse. Will you assume that you're on a battlefield again? Five of Swords. Will you assume that someone is out here trying to hurt you or harm you just because they're coming in little by little? Just because the connection is taking a slow pace? Will you assume that everyone's playing games? Will you assume that you're still in an old cycle? Tell me more about this energy, Holy Spirit. Can you confirm? Angel of love, angel of balance, then angel of love at the bottom of the deck. I didn't even see it. I said it, but I didn't see it. Then we have the heart chakra here. I actually want to read what this says. I hope that this message is helpful to somebody, because I listen, baby, I get it. It's so hard to shake yourself loose from stuff that has happened to you, okay? Especially when you feel like it was unprovoked or undeserving. So we have being centered and self-honoring in your choices. This loving presence holds a picture of light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a strong foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Equanimity. I hope I said that right. Um, Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that greater equilibrium is coming to your life. Oh my God. It says, remain conscious of how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel you're getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention to your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction. The angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach. And it says, affirmation, I live a balanced and centered life. As I care for myself, the universe cares for me. Again, that the universe is letting you know they're balancing out the energy, especially of love, how you share love, how you show up in love, and how people are expressing it to you. You do have someone that's thinking about you, though, or that will be thinking about you. So it's really up to you. You feel what I'm saying? But go after the stuff that you desire. Okay. It says tender connections. This beautiful angel comes with a rose in her hand and rose-colored wings. She holds a rose-quartz heart, radiating tender and loving vibrations, bringing you compassion and affection. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its upcoming approach. Or if you're longing for a deeper, more intimate connection with someone already in your life, she's here to say that far greater tenderness is available to you. Either way, remember that your first intention is tenderness must be directed inward. The compassion that you demonstrate towards yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. The angel of love is smiling on you and forging connections in the energetic realm. Okay, and it says, if you're longing for a deeper, more intimate connection or looking for new love, this message is an upcoming approach. She's here to stay, and far greater tenderness is available to you. Either way, remember that the first intention for tenderness must be directed inward, and the compassion that you demonstrate towards yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. The angel of love is smiling on you and forging connections in the energetic realm. So the divine is already saying, like, you have this stuff in your energy already, but change the way that you're reacting to it and the way that you're looking at it. Because this ain't that and that ain't this, okay? The simplest way I can put it, what you experienced before it was learning ground. Now taking the knowledge of what you know while also healing from what has happened and how it has affected you is what's going to raise the vibration and get you on the equilibrium of the things that you want. Because for a lot of y'all, things that you want are coming into your life because you have simply upgraded to a new level. But because you don't believe that you have, you may sabotage new endeavors. My nose is itching so bad. Okay, and the divine is like, we're giving you that. This message is like a heads up, not really like a warning, but more so like a heads up. Like, you really do have beautiful things that are getting ready to come into your life, but are you going to choose to wear a mask? Are you going to choose to be afraid? Are you going to choose to walk away? The divine is like, you're worthy of new beginnings. You're worthy of the things that are coming into your life. You're worthy of the desires. There's a change that's coming to your life. Okay. Can I get some messages out of here before we close this out here? We got sacred lust that's coming out. So for some of y'all, it's okay to feel beautiful. It's okay to feel sexy, attractive. We got the truth card that came out. Yeah, it's okay to like be your beautiful, handsome, loving self. It's okay to have some appeal to you. And we got joy. Like, you're meant to have fun in this new chapter. Didn't we talk about desires? You're meant to have fun in this new chapter, and you're meant to allow yourself. This card is all about not allowing yourself to see certain things. There's things you don't allow yourself to see because for some of y'all, you don't believe it to be your truth. Like, you could see a love message and you don't believe that love message is for you because you feel like in the physical world, nothing is showing up. But what if it is and you're not seeing it because you're viewing it as something that's not for you? Yeah, alchemy. The divine is saying, hey, if you're struggling with this energy, this is not to make you feel bad. This is to make you know that, hey, you can alchemize this energy. You do not have to feel like this all the time because you've done enough work in order for you to receive your harvest. Okay. What's going on, Nyla? What's up, Sonia? And then we have storms. So there's a change in the wind here. Celestial alignment and worthiness. Again, things are coming and they're coming in for you. Okay. They're specifically for you. There's a rebirth to your life. You don't have to believe that old cycles are still taking effect. The only way they're still taking effect is if you keep them alive. So that it's like, heal from it. Don't continue to feed something that you no longer want. If you know you no longer want an old story or an old way of viewing things, don't keep feeding yourself those scenarios. Okay. So I hope this message was helpful. I know it will be for someone. Let me know how it resonates for you in the comment section. And remember, this is not a judgmental message at all. This is a message to help you on your spiritual growth journey, okay, and your personal development, because we all can use that. Okay, we all can use some type of clarity, correction, and to move in a different way than what we were moving before. Okay, I love y'all so much. We will be on TikTok a little bit later. I'll see y'all in the next one. Okay, bye. Oh, also, don't forget about the phone call special. It does end January the 5th. So if you are interested in booking a phone call with me where you want to just talk about your journey, talk about some things that are on your mind, those things are available there. And if you want to like talk and also get you a mini read, that option is available too. The link is in the description box. If you are interested, go ahead and book your session. Make sure you follow up with your email with all the things that are needed in that email. If you have any questions, reach out to me via email. And I'll talk to y'all later, okay? I love y'all so much. Don't beat up on yourself. Don't feel bad if you're not where you feel like the reading is saying that you should be at. You're still alive. You're still in motion. And you can always revert and reroute your energy, okay? I love y'all so much. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.